This is base or upper surface. Through this upper surface, I already told you one artery it comes out. This artery is superficial temporal, and one nerve also comes out through the base. This nerve is a temporal branch of facial nerve. I will show you, or I will draw one diagram. There you will see inside the parotid gland the facial nerve divides into 5 branches like this. 5 branches. The upper one is temporal, zygomatic, buccal, marginal mandibular and cervical. So this one temporal branch comes out through the superior surface or base, and is zygomatic, buccal and marginal mandibular through the anterior medial surface or deep to the anterior border. And the cervical branch, the lower one, it comes out through the apex. So this is the base. So through this nerve is a temporal branch and of facial, and this artery superficial temporal, and another nerve also come out through the base, that is auriculotemporal nerve. This auriculotemporal nerve, it is not exactly inside the gland, rather it is embedded into the capsule of the gland. But in this view you can see the 3 structures. The 3 structures are temporal branch of facial, auriculotemporal and superficial temporal vessels, artery and vein both, and vein will form the retromandibular vein inside the parotid gland. Then what are the structures comes out through the anterior border or just to deep to the anterior border from the anteromedial surface. From above downwards, if I see, these structures will be zygomatic branch of facial nerve, this one, then transverse facial vessel. This transverse facial vessel is a branch of, this is superficial temporal. So one branch from this artery inside the gland comes out through this anterior border or close to the anterior border. This is called transverse facial artery, this one. So below this is the upper buccal branch of facial nerve, this one, upper buccal branch of facial nerve. Then you will get the parotid duct, and above it, if this is the parotid duct, and here the accessory parotid gland and its duct. So here the accessory parotid gland or pars accessoria may be present. If present, it is nothing but the detached part of the parotid gland will be here. And below the parotid duct, you will get the lower buccal nerve here, and below lower buccal nerve, you will get marginal mandibular. So all these structures coming out through the anterior border or just deep to the anterior border. If I repeat, what are the branches? This is the zygomatic branch, this is transverse facial vessels, then this is upper buccal nerve, this is parotid duct along with the accessory parotid gland and its duct, then lower buccal nerve and marginal mandibular nerve. One question is asked usually here regarding the parotid duct. What is the length of the duct? Length is about 5 cm, and what is its width? It is about 3 mm. But where does it open? Very important question. Where does the parotid duct open? You remember 7 words. The 7 words is, just you listen to me very carefully. The question is, where does the parotid duct open? In a papilla, in the vestibule of the mouth, opposite the crown of upper second molar tooth. So all these 7 words are important. If you miss any word, the answer will be wrong. So keep in mind all the 7 words. Then what are the structures coming out or enter through the apex?